Good morning, all of you. This is the topic that I was asked to talk about. And before I go into the topic, I would like to reiterate the following. First of all, having submitted a green concept note by the Director PGIM Professor Senaka Rajapaksha, the Board of Management approved the concept in principle last year. That was in July, I suppose. Accordingly, the PGIM established a green committee to make the PGIM sustainable. And the committee commenced its operations working on the concept already developed since last year. And moreover, I think I should not talk anything about the facts on the importance of having a green office, as this has already been discussed in length at this forum. Now, I will just run through the salient points of a green concept, what we have developed already. This is the purpose to implement the green concept to the Postgraduate Institute of Medicine and University of Colombo for its sustainability, and moreover to move towards healthier, cleaner environment and eventually resulting in a reduction of carbon footprint. This is the main purpose of this. And top of that, we have developed our vision and the mission. Vision is to become Sri Lanka's greenest institution, and the mission is to embed sustainability and environmental protection into the core values of the PGIM. And also we have listed certain principles, main principles. The initial one is to involve all the stakeholders in the Green PGIM initiative and use of environment friendly technologies and reduce, reuse and recycle and protect the environment. These are the main principles we developed. And these are the areas to be covered, like energy conservation and efficiency, water conservation and efficiency, renewable energy and recyclable materials, indoor air quality and interior designs, solid waste management, sustainable purchasing, reduction of paper-based operations, and health and well-being of PGIM staff. The main areas covered under this concept are what I have listed here are very simple to achieve as far as the committee is concerned. Now let us discuss these one by one. Under the energy conservation and efficiency, we have replaced energy saving bulbs, that is CFL to LED. As you are aware, very recently we have built a state-of-the-art building called Academic Center at the Rodney Street. We can call it as a smart building as well. And we have installed all LED bulbs, and whereas in the main premises, we have replaced all the CFL bulbs into LED. Generally, we call it LED as a cool, kind of a cool bulb. Therefore, we have replaced it. We have done it. The project is over. And use of air conditioners with inverters. That is also another recommendation made by the committee. And we have advised all the TECs to look into this factor when they make their recommendations in the future. Installation of master switches and time-based switches. This is also one of the recommendations of the committee, the Green Committee. And we have installed master switches. Whenever one particular area is not in use, we can switch it off by using these master switches and time-based switches. We have installed this in the main premises. And top of that, educating staff to switch off lights and equipment that are not used. This is a little bit of a difficult task at the inception, but the mindset is very difficult to change, and ultimately we have managed to do that up to certain extent. Procuring low power energy machines. In our smart building, we have purchased all smart equipment like all-in-one computers and copiers, and we are extending the same facility to the main premises as well. And shared usage of office equipment. This is done almost in all universities, copiers, scanners, and shredders. And installation of solar panel. The PGIM has initiated steps to get cost-benefit analysis from two main companies, those who are in the business of solar panels, and to see the initial cost is very much high. Then we have decided to put on hold. And in the meantime, the Ministry of Education has informed us that they will collaborate with an Indian company so that they can come out with a proposal. So we are waiting for the proposal. So far, we haven't heard anything from them. This is under the energy conservation and efficiency. Reduction of paper-based operation, paperless office. This is the main achievement as far as the PGIM is concerned. All correspondence and submissions to and from the PGIM by trainees, the stakeholders, trainees, trainers, staff and others are made by emails or other electronic application. This has become a compulsory, mandatory process. Only bulky documents like theses, dissertations are accepted as hard copies. And on top of that, the minutes and correspondences related to the board of study and the board of management and other meetings are also being provided as soft copies. Those days we used to print booklets and send it to the relevant members. Now we have stopped that. And staff are fully trained on working electronically. That Google Drives, Microsoft Teams and emails. And I would state that all internal transactions of documents are done using Teams. And we had few training sessions last year conducted by the IT staff and staff are fully trained. And this initiative and achievement was mainly made by our director, Professor Senaka Rajapaksa, that I have to indicate here. Reduction of paper-based operations. With the onset of the COVID, almost all activities except conducting of examinations are done electronically. As you are aware, the examinations are mainly on clinical-based exams we conduct. So we are still unable to conduct examinations electronically. And in the meantime, the trainees, like the PG trainees, the doctors, are allowed to submit their requests and documentations electronically. Especially, we have developed electronic submission portals like exam applications, payments, training documents, etc. All are accepted through electronic portals. And also, the process documents from the end of the PGIM, that is all sent back using email. And you might see the resultant of savings of the use of paper is substantial. That is 65 to 70% reduction has been noticed. All board meetings and the teaching sessions are conducted online as it done in the other universities. And this has led to save space and in office. And as far as the waste management is concerned, in the smart building or the state-of-the-art building, we have installed hand dryers in toilets. This has drastically reduced the traditional usage of paper towels, and the waste has been reduced. Paper waste has been reduced. And top of that, the reduction of paper waste by maintaining electronic documents, printing double sides. This is on very special circumstances. When the other party requests for a hard copy, insists for a hard copy, we will go for prints. Otherwise, we don't do that. And top of that, the reduction of plastic waste. Use of glass utensils and biodegradable cups at the meeting instead of plastic water bottles. You can imagine from 2019 onwards, we have stopped this practice. Per day, we conduct 4 to 5 meetings. Just imagine the number of members and the number of plastic wastage that we have been producing during that time. That has been stopped completely. And the lunch sheets are prohibited at the cafeteria, and staff are encouraged to use containers to bring meals. And use of separate bins to collect waste centrally. This is the CMC practice, the guidelines. We haven't still started a program on this. And use of separate bins at branches. This is also a recommendation of this particular committee, Green Committee, that to have plastic items, papers, and items that cannot be recycled can be kept separately in branch-wise. This is one recommendation of the Green Committee. And also, this is another small area, eco-friendly commuting practices, where we use combined trips and pool vehicles. None of the PGIM vehicles are assigned to any officers. Official trips are combined as far as possible. And with the upsurge of COVID spread, we have started providing transport facility for the PGIM in a combined nature. And this has very drastically affected increased the eco-friendly environment of the PGIM as well as the country. This is the last area, the health and well-being of the staff. We have recently established a health center somewhere in June to look after the health issues of the staff. And also we have purchased certain basic items like pressure gauge and glucometer, etc. And in the meantime, we have conducted awareness programs for canteen staff on healthy eating practices so that they can provide healthy food to the staff. And displayed posters on the benefits of eating healthy food with the assistance of the PG trainees, that means the doctors. And finally, I would like to say, although we have planned certain activities, due to the current COVID pandemic situation, we could not accomplish certain tasks as planned. But anyway, definitely we will move ahead. Thank you.